welcome to Alberta Backwoods Adventures. In this episode, we're going back to the lean-to. We're going to tear it down. We're going to start building the cabin up. This is what 87 pounds worth of gear looks like. No word of a lie, guys. It's 87 pounds. We've arrived at the lean-to, guys. Me and my brother. I'm glad that hike's over. I got my pack here. 87 pounds of it. This stove here, that weighed a lot. And the saw and shovel. Time to build this place out into a cabin. Say hi to YouTube, Kevin. Hello. Nice and dry in here. Super soaked out here. It's raining like crazy. So we packed this stove in. It weighed about 20 pounds. But now it's here, it's gonna live here forever. I don't know if you can hear it. It's raining pretty hard right now. So we're just hanging out. Sure is a wet day. It's raining like a mofo out there. Good thing we got our killer setup. And my boy! We're gonna brave the storm, start dropping some trees finally. It's been about 2 hours just sitting inside, drying off and warming up. First you select your tree. One that's nice and straight, all the way up. Then you make a notch in her. Next you make a relief cut in the back. Next you make a relief cut in the back. Then you push her over by hand. Then you push it over by hand. Just like that, boys and girls. Then you measure the length. Cut her in pieces and then we haul her back. Now we've made this device out of a rope. It's a slip and a handle. That's how we carry him back. Just pick it up like that, haul her back. So we stockpile our logs, start building the walls, take one last look at the lean-to. It's the last time you'll ever see it like this. Had some good times. Right back down to the basics. Just the walls. We're going to be building walls today. So here we are, the end of day one. We've managed to cut down over 20 trees and haul them around today. It's getting dark, we're getting tired, so we just built up this temporary A-frame structure. Here we're going to put a tarp over top. Right now we're just cutting a door. We've actually managed to take these logs right here, split them with an axe and a wedge, lengthwise all the way up and down. Hard work, but it's bushcraft. We got our door cut in there now. Slowly putting the place back together for the night. Stove, candlelight, wood stoves, and it's boiling hot in here. It's good times.
Fine breakfast of beans and coffee, cooking on our wood stoves. Started day two.
Morning YouTube, started day two. You can see behind me the accomplishments of day one. A-frame, half log cabin. We're going to try and build those walls up as high as we can today. Just another quick look at the A-frame we put together in about 20 minutes at the end of the day. Very simple design. Same as the lean-to before. Just different. This is my homemade builder's level. It's basically torpedo level, a tripod, and a rifle scope. You take perfect shots. This is what a proper saddle notch will look like. Sits in there nicely like that. Bit of a gap, but I'm no pro. You get the idea. A little messy building the cabin, but starting to get the idea here what she's going to look like. Almost time for the roof. It's another look from the outside. Looking good. Well, we've completed the walls. Now it's time for a flat sloped roof. Have a look inside. It's an absolute disaster in there right now. Got sawdust everywhere. All over the bed, all over the floor. It'll be a lot of cleanup, but it's worth it. Here's a look inside the cabin. We got a future bench, countertop, storage for the firewood, nice window cutout. Got our stoves, piped out the wall, and then we'll be piped out the roof. And over here, sleeping quarters. We put some roof supports up here, you can see, and we're going to put a canvas tarp over the roof. Well, this is it. Beer can lanterns and all. Welcome to the cabin. A view from the outside. Right now it's just a canvas roof. We'll figure a solution out for that later on in the future. But it's about 9 feet high, and that's as high as we can lift logs with 2 guys. So this is it. Canvas roof. Stovepipe. Nice little unit. I wanted to take a moment and film this aspen tree. If you know aspen, they're a tiny little tree. This tree is easily 150 years old. It is massive. Just a giant. Look how big the trunk is. It's ridiculous. Look at this thing. For comparison, just how big it is. It's insane. And it's huge. For comparison, here's your average aspen tree. Still very tall, but very slender, very thin. Same as these guys around it, those guys down the hill. Just to give you an idea of how old that tree actually is. Well, now the cabin's built, we're back at the truck. It's time for a jam.